If God has healed you from a situation and you find yourself either constantly talking about it or thinking about it, it may be time when you are ready to have a conversation with God to reveal to you where there may be residue or something just still in you for the most part. And so for me, recently I had to have a conversation with God because we've talked about this before, but the situation with my ex, now like I said, we talked about it. I am done through. There's no more me and you. So what is the issue? And that was what it was. I was like, God, please reveal to me where there is still an issue or residue going on in this situation. And what he revealed to me, it was actually a vision of myself. It was a part of me, and she was just dressed as a teacher, and she was on this whiteboard, and it was all these formulas and pictures and all these things as if it was like an interrogation room, like for a detective. And I was like, what is going on? And God said, it is her. He said that she is basically in denial. She's not saying that she has feelings for him, but it was just the whole point that she didn't realize that after all the time that we were together, after all that we've been through, why we weren't still together. And I had to basically have a conversation with her and get her off the wall and say, hey, as I stated in a previous video, in my last video, God said to me even earlier that day before this even happened, that he took me away from a situation because he had better for me. And I had to allow the other part of me to know that same thing. Some things are just not meant to be, and there's no explanation or anything for it. But at the end of the day, that is done. And so by the grace of God, once I actually had that conversation, God healed whatever was left. And so I'm telling you guys, if there is something in you and you're like, I don't know how to get over this, I don't know how to get past this, I know I'm healed, but like, why is this still coming up? That may be a time for you to have a conversation with God, a therapist, anything, to get that out of you so that you can move on and live a prosperous life.